Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Petrotrin, I would like to congratulate the Darren Ganga Foundation for this, their 5th annual cricket and football camp. One of Petrotrin's focus continues to be on the development of youth within the country, and that spans from the range of education, sports, culture. So this fits right in, and I'm certain that the children who participated would have benefited from the experience, and I would like to encourage them to take what they've learned back when they go out to school, apply what you've learned in your everyday lives, and continue to develop as you move on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michelle. I would like to also take this opportunity to recognize Ms. Ria Karim, who was one of our publicists who helps out in terms of promoting the foundation and in terms of marketing the foundation and that sort of thing. So I just want to recognize Ria here today. All right, on to the next item on the agenda. The next person is no stranger to everyone here in the room. He's my younger brother. He is also currently international sports commentator, cricket commentator, ambassador of sport for Trinidad and Tobago, former captain of Trinidad, former captain of West Indies, and the chairman of the Darren Ganga Foundation. I'd like to welcome now Darren to give his short address.
Sheldon, pleasant good afternoon, everyone. I want to start this presentation a little bit different. Earlier in the camp, I think it was in the first week, I came and I offered a challenge to all you young men and women. This morning and this afternoon, I'd want to start my presentation with asking whoever would want a challenge and win this special prize that I have to them. It's basically, I challenge every single one attending to learn the skill of juggling. So before I start, I'm going to come forward. Let me take this mic out of here. I have 3 balls here. I'm waiting. I offered a challenge from the start for you all to learn to juggle. Let me see. Any brave ones want to try to claim my prize? I said juggling. Come forward. Come, no questions. Come on. Come on. Who is going to try? If you all don't come forward, I'm going to ask the entire room to come forward. Who can juggle? Come forward so I can present the prize to them. You're going to come? Come, young man. Give him a round of applause. He's brave. Andre Lal, come on. He's going to try. Come on, you all got to support him. He's represented all of you. Now, this is very important to the parents and everyone here. The skill of juggling has to do with your hand-eye coordination. And as a cricketer, we were taught from very young to develop our skills and the skill of juggling, because we see it as something important in terms of your reflexes, even when you bat, having good hand-eye coordination. Go ahead, all yours. He's trying. One more time, go ahead. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Andre. I'm going to leave it open. Anyone wants to have a go? Parents? Okay, young man, come forward. What name is it? David Johnson. Let's hear it for David. of applause. All right, David, I'll make up my mind at the end and award the prize, okay? So thanks very much. Any parents would like to try? Anybody? One last chance before I go into my presentation. Who is going to come? Clayton? Okay, let me give you a demo. This is what I want to see. Coach, you gonna come? Okay, last chance, last attempt. Again, a demo. Come on, young man, all yours. You can do it down there, you can do it down there. Okay, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you for trying. So again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, parents, well-wishers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, you, the youngsters who participated in this camp. Today, as Anissa said, we've crossed 500 and the 500 mark in terms of the number of kids we've coached and mentored in cricket and football. I stand very proud as chairman of the Darren Ganga Foundation and also feel very inspired to turn this number into 1,000 in years to come. Do you think we could achieve that? All right. The opportunities that I've had has turned, or the opportunities I did not have, has turned into the reality for our kids today. The Darren Ganga Foundation has made a positive difference, and I'd like to publicly thank my DGF team. Could we give them a round of applause? Growing up, I learned about computers when I became a teenager. This year, we offered computer literacy as part of the camp, and thanks to YTEP and the Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training. Special mention must also go to Petrotrin, to Guardian Group, SM Jalil and Company, Toyota, B-Mobile, Nilamasi Foundation, our nurses, coaches, VEMCO, and my parents. Throughout my career, I have never recalled practicing or training cricket alongside girls. This year, as part of the camp, we have offered the opportunity for girls to be coached alongside boys and vice versa, a first in many ways. To our young role models, you young men and women, I challenge you to keep learning, continue having faith in your ability, and seek out support from your loved ones. To the parents and guardians who are present here this morning, I think it's only fitting that we give all these parents and guardians a round of applause for their tremendous support that they have shown towards their kids. Because I challenge you to never lose faith in your kids and continue to nurture and mold them in a manner which can build your family name and legacy. The fabric of our society is disintegrating through a lack of good parenting and viable avenues to harness and engage young people. Darren Ganga Foundation is playing its role in this regard. Today, I would like to be very brief, and I'm reminded of a person affectionately called Madiba, and he is one of my greatest inspirations. He's 95 years old, and he's still showing the fight for life. Could anybody tell me who this individual is? To the youngsters. He is from South Africa. Excellent. Mr. Nelson Mandela. I speak of no other than this great individual who has made some very defining statements throughout the years. And I quote his first statement. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Quote number 2, it always seems impossible until it's done. Quote number 3, after climbing a great hill, one only finds there are many more hills to climb. Quote number 5, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Quote number 6, courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers the fear. And the last quote that I'd like to leave you with, there's no passion to be found playing small, in settling for life that is less than the one you're capable of living. Today, the Darren Ganga Foundation has climbed yet another hill. We have provided education on all fronts, computer literacy included. We have achieved yet another impossible by conquering our fears of lack of funding. And we have remained courageous. We have stumbled, yet rose stronger because we have passion. And we want to play big, as we will only settle for the big life and one which we are very capable of. So I want to leave you with this invitation. On September 1st, which is Independence Weekend, we are extending our cricket clinic to Tobago for the very first time. And this is in celebration of Nelson Mandela Day. It's a day that reflects something positive. And the Darren Ganga Foundation will be using the vehicle of cricket to teach the skills and the necessary techniques to the young people in Tobago. We all know of my affiliations with Nelson Mandela and the Nelson Mandela Foundation. In fact, to remind you, last year, whilst I was in South Africa doing commentary for Champions League tournament, I presented my Test cricket cap to the Nelson Mandela Foundation in Johannesburg as a thank you and gratitude to Mr. Nelson Mandela, who inspired me in my very first international tour in South Africa in 1998. And we all know the story about that. But this year, the Darren Ganga Foundation is very proud to work in collaboration with the Nelson Mandela Foundation towards hosting a cricket clinic in Tobago on the 1st of September, which will cater for 100 boys and girls from the Sister Isle. And we will round the day off with a celebrity T20 cricket match at the Mount Pleasant Cricket Ground in Tobago. If you parents are interested, you can contact the Darren Ganga Foundation for any further information and support if you would like to be part of the event. So in closing, I would like to say thanks to all of you for making this event yet another success. Thank you to the parents for being there, to the young men and women that are present here today. If we don't work together as one, we will never be able to achieve anything. And today, I applaud every single one of you, the Darren Ganga Foundation team, the sponsors, the media personnel, and every single individual who has made this event a great success. God bless, and I thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Darren. We now move to the presentation of the football certificates. And I'd like to call on Mr. Clayton Morris to present the certificates, the football certificates.